There we go. We on broadcast now. So one moment as I share this actual video link with you and others. Cause we live and rolling. Cause we live and rolling. There we go.
So we're gonna be live.
Yeah, we live right now. We already got 2 viewers.
Live.
Yeah, hold on. Yep, we live link. Then I'm gonna send you one in your inbox.
All right. Go ahead and send it.
All right, here you go. There you go. So like you just copy that link and you can share that to your page if you want.
All right, hold on a second.
What's good, family? We just getting rolled up. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying, with the computer and stuff. We had to set this boy up, get it right.
My light ain't good in here, but it'll work. I'll be right back.
Hope all my brothers and sisters well out there.
You send that link?
Yeah, most definitely. It's in your inbox.
You send that link?
Yeah, most definitely. It's in your inbox. Yo, what's good, y'all? Garrett, peace and blessings, brother. Hey, we got the chat box open for individuals that want to go ahead and chop it up, chat with each other. Y'all can go ahead. But I guess we're gonna wait for like one more viewer, 10. We're gonna get started. But basically,
Hey, what's up, y'all? Everybody doing all right? It's Charles Pack. I'm looking like a little dark right here in this bad lighting, but I'm on here live, you all. You got my number, 678-883-8224. You all can call in. I'm going to see if I can send over this this link so you all can look at the video at the same time, which is a video on Hangouts, okay?
most def. So
I'm sending this one out real quick.
So, yo, Charles, I'm watching your video. Do you have a way where we can see both of us, or do you just have live on?
Yeah, it's just live. We're just live right now. It's not showing up too bad. I thought it was showing up worse than that, but it's not too bad. So it's a live link.
Because I'd be liking it when both people be able to speak, and then
yeah, you know what? On the same thing, we need to put if they're looking at both of them, but I guess I can hook it up the next time to where, you know, I'm just learning this daggone MacBook, so I have to, you know, go with the flow on it real quick. I'm using my phone for people to call in. I'm using it going live also. People, you know, you can call in give me a call. I'll put it on so he can hear it also, so we both can hear it.
All right, I'll put the live YouTube channel.
It's getting started so late. How y'all doing out there? Hey, people in Texas. RC Todd, we had a little debate this morning. Well, not really a debate, but just a going at each other about things that we're going to talk about today. This is actually Nasiy's show, so he has a Facebook page, and he also have a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel, man?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Awaken Ones. That's AWAKEN ones, and the slogan is basically awaken the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and that's our job as children of the Most High Yahuwah.
All right, let me make sure my people can hear that. Okay.
Most def.
Can everybody hear Nasiy? Because you might can't see him, but can you hear it? If you can hear it, throw me some thumbs up, okay? If you don't mind.
Appreciate that. Because everybody can see you and hear you clear, brother.
Well, people can hear you. So give me 1 minute. Yep, people can hear you. People can hear you. Give me 1 minute. Let me grab some light right quick.
All right, most def.
Hey, y'all. Give me
while I'm at it, based off, I'm gonna introduce myself to brothers and sisters that may not know me. First off, foremost, my name is Nasiy Mitsvah. I am an Israelite, Yah's chosen people. This is my culture, my original heritage. We are God's chosen people. We are the ones that were scattered to the four corners of the earth because of our disobedience to the creator of the heavens and universe. Our job right now is basically, as the children of Israel, is to turn back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, the creators and universe, and owner up to our law, statutes, and commandments, and become ordinance under the Most High. When eventually, according to prophecy, we will have our rulership back over the heavens and the universe, and the tables will turn. The Most High sent us into captivity under every nation that's under the face of the earth because of our disobedience. I'm gonna also pull them scriptures out of the Bible as well to show this prophecies also taking pass. This is also things that had to do with me and Charles as well earlier when we were speaking about basically Independence Day, and then it got a little heated basically towards he asking, why are we here in America? Why don't we leave America? And et cetera, et cetera. So, I'm going to be touching bases on all this. Once again, I'm letting y'all know I stand from a biblical point, a biblical aspect. So a lot of my answers will come from thus saith the Most High. And also, thus saith the Most High, and also historical records as well. So this is exactly what we're going to be touching on.
And I'm more, if you all don't know me, I'm Charles Patrick. I'm more of a down-to-earth type dude, you know what I'm saying? I've studied a lot of things, okay? I've had time to study a lot of things. I've listened to a lot of people, and I've learned from a lot of people. My grandfather, my stepfather are Muslims and imams, but I didn't choose that path. I've learned from a lot of people, and my thing is that, hey, and we'll get down to this part of how to teach and how to do things and how to say things, because we're here now, and people don't understand the Bible. Not saying that you don't understand the Bible. I'm saying that people don't understand the Bible in the culture that blacks had in the Bible. In the same aspect, people don't understand the history of America and what blacks did in America also. Being that it is your show, I want you to go ahead and lead. Hey, Marvin, what's up, guys? Everybody, what's going on, y'all?
All right, appreciate it. Well, first off and foremost, this is what I want to touch on. I want to touch on basically how, the so-called African Americans, and why we were brought over here.
No, do this for me, big guy. Let's go, because then this is an all-night type thing you're doing.
No, it's not all night. But I want to give the audience an understanding where I come from. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be, and it's on subject. It's on subject.
that blacks are not the thing that you said, you put out first that I replied to, that you said I disrespect you on. Let's start there. You understand? Let's start where we started at today, so we can catch the people up, because the background of what we're about, you can talk an hour about that, and I can talk an hour about that also.
It's not gonna be an hour.
I'm not saying an hour literally, but you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what you had an issue with, what I had an issue with, or what you had an issue with the people first, and then I had an issue with what you're saying, meaning that you said that black people are hollering out Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and then you turn around and you celebrate and you buy an outfit for the 4th of July, which is, everybody knows the 4th of July, but it's really known as Independence Day. It's not known as the 4th of July. It's Independence Day, the independence of America. Correct. Correct. Okay. So, people, you can give me a call at 678-883-8224.
All right. So now, if I can proceed without getting cut off,
go ahead, bro.
Appreciate it. But basically, the reason why I'm starting where I'm starting at is because you lack understanding and failed to realize where I was actually coming from when I made my post. When I made my post on Facebook, basically what I said was this: black people was constantly running around America, on the streets of America, marching, yelling Black Lives Matters after the atrocities and murders of black people. And then they turn around and celebrate the holidays.
That's not true.
Hold on. Let me finish, brother. Don't cut me, brother. Don't cut me off. Let me get my time to speak. I'm not going to cut you off when you speak. But once again, like I say, black people is running around saying Black Lives Matters, Black Lives Matter. And then next thing you know, they celebrating Independence Day, 4th of July, putting red, white, and blue on, representing the flag. The same people, not all white people, but a lot. Basically, the system is in general. Is basically rape, robbing, murdering black people even until this day. So this is what I was saying and why I was saying it. Now, hold on. Let me finish, brother. Let me finish, guys. I mean, we cannot. We're not going to be able to speak if you're going to continue to cut me off. That's not having order. I'm a man of ordinance. Right? So this is what I'm saying. Me, when I make a post, I make a post from a biblical stand view, a biblical point. A biblical aspect of something that when you are reading the post, you're reading it from a carnal state of mind. So this is what my post was actually referring to, because I know who we are. I know who the black man and black woman is today in America. We are the children of Israel, and I know why we are over here. And the reason, hold on, let me finish. The main reason why we are over here in America today is because of our disobedience to the Creator, our Creator. Basically, hold on, let me finish. Basically, the servant, the worshiping, going against the law, statutes, and commandments, the breaking the commandments, and why the Father sent us off. I'm not done, brother. I'm not done. See, you don't want the truth to expound. You don't want the truth to
brother, I know this stuff.
Let me finish. But other people don't. You have viewers that may not know. So let the truth be spoken. But like I say, we have brothers and sisters. And while we are in captivity today, it's prophesied in the Bible why the Father was going to spread us to the four corners of the earth under all other heathen nations. And this is because, this is because we started to follow in the ways after the heathens, the customs of the heathens, and we started to break the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, the creator of heaven and universe. So when I made my post, what I am speaking from is I am speaking from thus saith the Most High. Here go a first scripture.
But it sounds like thus said you, man.
Leviticus,
but
chapter 26.
Hold
on, Leviticus chapter 26. Leviticus chapter 26. You don't want the truth to go. Now, like that. Let's have order, brother. Because when you start talking, I'm not gonna cut you off.
I have to rebuttal, man.
Okay, you can rebuttal. That's why you need to take notes until I'm done. Take notes. Write down what you're gonna rebuttal until I'm done.
And push.
So now, Leviticus. I'm getting my first scripture.
I can't say nothing.
You can.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna do this without a Bible because I know the Bible also.
Well, you can do it without a Bible after I'm done talking. So now, Leviticus.
Don't say next, man.
So here we go. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 33. He says, "And I will scatter you among the heathen." Who is the heathen, brother? Could you explain to me who the heathen is? For those people that's out here that do not have an understanding or may read the Bible, the heathen are those that are not of the children of Israel. It says that though he says, I will scatter you among the heathen
from the Old
and will draw you out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate and your cities a waste.
Okay,
the reason why this happened, the reason, brother, I can go to the New Testament It doesn't matter because,
why are you?
I believe there's a second coming of the Messiah. I believe that the second coming of the Messiah, the Most High, the Almighty, I believe that he is going to gather the children of Israel and bring us and set us back into our land while you was asking me questions earlier while we are here.
All right, let me ask you this, bro. All right, I'm not going to even go into Israelites and all that stuff with you because that's your thing. All right, I'm not going to disregard you about it. I'm not going to dish you about it. But what I'm going to ask you is the same thing I asked you before. Do you understand or do you know that? Wait, let me ask you this. Are you saying that blacks should not celebrate Independence Day? Are you saying that? Yes or no?
Okay, I'm absolutely yes. I am saying that. Absolutely.
You should not.
I am saying that blacks should not celebrate 4th of July or any other pagan holiday.
Because no, when we say pagan holiday, it's not a praising thing. Now, when you say Christmas, you can call a pagan holiday, but this has nothing to do with God. You understand? So everything, this has nothing to do with God. This is Independence Day of America. This is not Christmas or Easter or things like that. When you holler Christmas or Easter, that's when you say something about pagan holiday. This has nothing to do with that. In that case, everything is pagan. You understand? If you say it like that, everything in your mind anyway would be pagan.
Everything's pagan.
You understand? Putting an earring in your ear, wearing a watch is pagan. So let's be real with it, man. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Let's do it like that. If you eat meat, that's pagan. If you want to go like that. So come on now, let's be real and let's be on point.
But you can't show none of that according to thus saith the Bible.
What we're talking about is that you're saying that blacks shouldn't be involved in the independence of America, although we were involved in the independence of America. You said it yourself. We were involved in the independence of America, correct?
Okay, so now, if you're going to ask me a question, you're going to have to let me answer. Because I didn't ask you a question, I didn't ask you a question. I was trying to break down what I was saying. So now you ask me a question, I'm going to answer your question.
Yes or no?
Ask me a simple question. No, you can't tell me yes or no. I'm going to answer your question how I answer your question. Now, for me to answer your question is this. Was all black people enslaved during the time of Independence Day? Absolutely not. Now, was the majority of black people slaves? Hold on. Was the majority of black people slaves during Independence Day? Absolutely. So now my question to you is this.
Wait a minute.
Since you asked me a question, I'm going to ask you a question.
Did the majority of Americans own slaves? Yes.
The majority of Americans own slaves? Majority of them, absolutely. White people, absolutely.
You don't even know that.
Absolutely.
That's not right.
Pardon me?
Americans did not own slaves.
So who owned slaves then?
1% of Americans own slaves, man. What's wrong with you?
So who else owned slaves then?
1% of Americans own slaves.
So who else owned slaves? Explain to me who owned slaves besides European people.
Black people.
So what black people is this? Show your proof. Because if you go to John Hanson, if you go to John Hanson, I'm gonna kill you.
You know for a fact black people own slaves, man.
Okay, so you're telling me that it was more black people owning slaves than European people?
I didn't say that.
Dude, you just said majority.
No, I didn't. Majority. I said the majority of people that own slaves in America.
Okay, so my question to you is this.
Break it down to you, everything I said.
My question to you is this. Back in 1772, when the Declaration when the Declaration of Independence Day took place, was Independence Day actually the independence of black people? If you say that the Independence Day was if you're gonna say that Independence Day that took Independence Day that took place in 1772 had to do with black people, then you're gonna have to explain to me why black people were still enslaved in chains. Explain to me that.
They still had slavery then. Everybody wasn't free.
Independence Day. So what about the Great Britain? What about the War of Great Britain?
What you don't understand. You want to go deep a lot. Let me get deep with you real quick. All right. Without America, your ass would probably still be a slave because we pretty much stopped the slave trade.
Who did?
We didn't start it. Americans didn't start the slave trade. Americans stopped the slave trade. You understand? Muslims and Arabs started the slave trade. The transatlantic slave trade was not started by white Europeans.
I agree with you 100%.
Spaniards were in on this also. I agree with you 100%. Right? They got the people to get traded from the African nations themselves. You understand?
I agree with you 100%.
Happening right now.
Right.
You understand? It's still happening right now.
Absolutely. In Saudi Arabia.
Those 300 girls that got stolen when Obama was in, they weren't stolen and taken to Zestos or Zaxby's. They were slave traded. Do you understand that, right? It doesn't happen in America now. I know it's a different type of slavery that's going on, and the different type of slavery that's going on, brother, you're a part of it because, hey, you don't understand a lot of things, man. I understand you are an intelligent dude. You are. I'm going to give you that. But come on, man. You can't be so godly that you know earthly good.
Okay, so now this is what I'm saying.
Godly that you
this
know
is what I'm saying. When I pay attention to historical records, historical records.
Blacks own
let me finish, brother.
Historical records show only 1% of Americans own slaves, brother.
So let me explain something. Let me explain something. When I deal with Independence Day, I know 1772.
We ain't even.
Let me finish, brother.
I know
1772 when European people was celebrating the independence of Great Britain, which is facts. This is historical. That black people were still in chains and in the cotton fields. This is facts. Slavery. Hold on. Slavery did not end until December 6, 1865.
That's true.
This is facts. So so when I look up the definition of independence, when I look up the definition of independence, I clearly see the definition of independence mean freedom. Black people was not free. You cannot tell that goddamn lie because of your people. Listen, you're picking a small number of sellouts that probably was free and working with the goddamn white man.
Sold out. They were trying to. You telling me? Okay, now you saying the slaves who fought for American independence were sellouts?
The slaves who fought for American independence? Do you even know the history with the people, the black people that was a part of the American army came home and was lynched and was murdered? Do you even know the history behind that? Do you even know the history behind Muhammad Ali?
Good question, man.
That time as well?
Did you just call the slaves who fought for the independence and their freedom sellouts?
Absolutely.
Negro, are you crazy?
So my question to you is this: was there not black people who fought in the American army that came home from the American armies and still was lynched and still was mistreated? Yes or no?
Yes. White people too.
I'm asking you about black people.
Blacks and
white. Black people going through these atrocities?
Yes. But let me ask you this: how many slaves you know?
What you mean? I'm still a slave. Many black people, you're still a slave.
You know why you're right? 90% of blacks are slaves because 90% vote Democrat. But that's just a whole different thing.
Man, this ain't no politician stuff, man. Get that garbage out of here.
Politics, man.
All them presidents is puppets. So you can dismiss me with that garbage.
All about politics, bro. You just don't understand yet. You got it in your heart that you don't even understand. Because with politics comes daggone power, man. You understand? These Negroes out here talking about Black Lives Matter and they want to sit or kneel for the national anthem, but you ain't doing nothing to help your neighborhood. That's what I'm talking about right there. If you ain't doing nothing to help your neighborhood or nothing to help the black cause, you have no say-so in nothing. And just talking don't do it. You got to be out there helping people get jobs, trying to get folks to understand how to get a job, trying to get folks to understand how to own a business, trying to get folks to understand how to make the right moves. If you ain't doing those things and you running your mouth, you just running your mouth, man. That's how I look at it.
Like I spoke to you earlier. I spoke to you earlier. I spoke to you earlier about this. We had the same conversation earlier. You can't discredit people that may that may do a little bit less than you may have put in.
You can't discredit me.
So at the same time, this really doesn't have anything to do with who's actually doing the most for black community, because I put in major work for the black community. But at the end of the day, like I say, we're talking about Independence Day. And I'm coming from the biblical standpoint. So I'm going to go with Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. It says this. It says, thus saith Yahuwah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of Shamaim, for the heathen are dismayed at them. My father, the creator of the heavenly universe, told the black man, the black woman, not to learn the ways of the heathen. All of these holidays are pagan and has nothing to do with the so-called black man and black woman. Period. No matter how you try to put it.
All right, do me a favor. What does the heathen do?
The heathen basically The heathen are not of the children of Israel. Now, if people want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, they can keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and they can also get the salvation. You feel what I'm saying? I don't hate white people. Let's get that straight.
Like this, man.
Pardon me?
Hold your hand up like this and like this.
No, I gotta do all that. But like I say, I don't hate white people.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't hate white people. You feel what I'm saying? So let's make that clear. But what I'm saying is this.
You pick and choose on what heathenistic thing you want to do. And then you go off on other people for doing what they want to do.
Okay, so my question to you is this.
Do that, bro.
My question to you is this. When I just read this scripture.
Got on. Come on now.
Okay, so my question to you is this.
Money for a watch. That's heathenistic, man.
Okay, so
when I pick and choose what you want to do and then go off on somebody else.
Okay, so now when I read this scripture,
go rob a bank and get $10,000, and somebody else go rob a bank and get $6,000 and go and get $11,000, and I go off on them. Both are wrong, man. Come on now. See what you're doing, man, is you're trying to do a separate. You're trying to separate, man.
I'm not trying to separate. I'm going with thus saith the Most High.
You're trying to separate.
I'm going with thus saith the man. You talking about some goddamn separation?
Right now, man.
You got some nerves to talk about a separation. How you gonna talk about a separation and you sitting up here voting for a goddamn Trump? How you gonna vote for Donald Trump and Donald Trump talking about make America great again? And then at most of his rallies, he's sitting up promoting racism and also division, and you talking about a goddamn separation. You got some nerves to talk about to me about a separation. When you sit up here promoting a man that sits up here support racism and separation, that's talking about building a wall for some dang old white folks that came over here to America and stole this country from the Native American Indians. If you're going to speak, about anything, speak fair on both ends. Speak about the European people that came and stole this country from Native Americans. Why don't you ever speak about that?
Were you here?
Why don't you ever speak about that?
It's true, it happened, but were you here?
Okay, why don't you ever speak about it? You sit up here and jump on everybody's tail, but you don't speak about true history.
No, who needs to speak about true history? Native American guys on my page that we talk about stuff.
Man, how you gonna sit up here and turn around and ask me? You're gonna ask me, the indigenous people in the entire universe. You're gonna ask
look at it like this, man.
Ask me why I don't go back to Israel. You ain't asking none of them white folks why the hell they ain't go back to the caves.
I don't ask nobody because nobody. Let me tell you why. Listen to me on this one right here. Let me tell you why. Because you Negroes always talking about how upset you are about America, but you ain't doing nothing about it. Just like a white liberal, I snap on white liberals daily. And you know this because you see it.
I don't know that.
I have a problem with white liberals because they got your mind messed up. You understand?
Please.
They got your mind messed up. When I say white, I say white liberal. You understand? When I say black, I say black Democrat. You don't hear me saying black man. When I say Negro, I'm talking about a black Democrat.
So was we Democrats when we couldn't vote?
We were Republicans when we couldn't vote.
We was Republicans.
You better go read, bro.
So is Donald Trump a Republican?
KKK came around.
Is Donald Trump a Republican?
When KKK came around.
Is Donald Trump a Republican? Yes or no?
You were Republicans when they burned down Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Is Donald Trump a Republican? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So does Donald Trump? Hold on. My question to you is this: Does Donald Trump teach segregation and separation and dividing? Does he teach that? Yes or no?
No.
So he never said that he was going to build a wall to keep Mexicans from coming over here.
That's not segregation, man. Is you crazy?
He never spoke anything about the Arabs.
That's not segregation.
That's called division, right?
No, it's not.
That's not called division?
That's called your borders and having common sense.
Borders? Do you know that the biggest goddamn terrorist on the face of this earth is
every African country?
Do you know one of the biggest terrorists? One of the biggest terrorists
over there has a border.
No. Do you know one of the biggest terrorists on the face of this earth is the damn European man? Are you going to admit to that? Yes or no? One of the
biggest terrorists.
One of them. One of the biggest terrorists is the European man.
But people in America are European.
You ain't gonna say that because you got a lot of white friends.
I don't give a man. I go off on everybody. Everybody know I go off on
So my question to you is this: yes or no? Like you try to put me on spot.
Yes or no? What
is one of the biggest terrorists on the face of this earth? The goddamn European man. Yes or no?
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that?
Nah.
Okay, so who polluted the airs?
Who polluted the air? Everybody.
Who polluted the waters?
Everybody. wait a minute. Who pollute the water the most?
See, and this is why I call you a goddamn coon, because of the mindset you have.
Okay,
so you don't speak the truth. You don't want to speak the truth.
Telling me, Negro, are you sitting here telling me that America don't fix more problems than they start? Are you still sitting here telling me?
Hell no, they don't fix the problem.
All right, let's take a small. Let's take something small because we're gonna take something small because that's what your mind is right now. Who's polluting the waters the most right now?
Who's polluting the waters the most?
Yeah.
Are you referring from American mind state, or are you referring from the worldwide?
It's got to be worldwide if I say the most.
You said worldwide if you say the most? Well, yeah. We have the oil spill that took place. Remember the oil spill that took place?
Nope.
We have also tons of water that's within, tons of chemicals that's within the waters that's killing the fish, that's killing many things. We have a lot of this stuff that's taking place.
Let me teach you something.
But I'm speaking to you. You're trying to go to a world. I'm talking about America, and I said one of the biggest terrorists. I said one of the biggest terrorists. I didn't say America's the main terrorist. I said one of the biggest terrorists.
Has the most rules and regulations about all this stuff. Third world countries and Japan, which is not a third world, and China don't have the same regulations that we have. You understand? So when we stop killing whales, they're still killing whales. When we stop killing sharks, they're still killing sharks. When we stop overfishing, they're still overfishing. Stop trying to put everything on. Let me tell you what, if you feel that the Americans are doing this, put yourself in a position to help stop it.
And I am. I do it every single day.
You ain't in a position to do that, man.
I do it every single. Well, I'm trying to get to the position, but I do it every single day. Instead, and you know I do it every single day.
Again,
you're friends with me. You know I do it every single day. I sit out here and promote and push the word every single day. And you know I'm for my people, because my people are the ones that suffering the most.
Democrats look at blacks.
Period.
You got good intentions. But so did the Democrats, and look at black folks,
you talking
man.
about Democrats. This ain't got nothing to do with no Democrats and Republican, man. You trying to make this a political debate. This has nothing to do with none of them. Both of them to me, you already know how I stand. And I'm gonna let everybody else know how I stand. You know how I stand.
Although you don't vote, you have a Democrat mindset.
I have a Democrat mindset?
Like a Democrat.
I have a Democrat mindset because hold on.
Nobody don't owe you nothing. You have the same opportunity as everybody else in America. Let me tell you that, bro.
So you're telling me that I have a Democrat mindset because
I've been down roasting your ass.
You're telling me I have a Democrat mindset because I believe
America we can do
what is written in this book.
Bro,
that's why you're telling me that, right?
It's not helping you right now because you ain't seeing shit.
I believe what's written in this book, so I have a democratic mindset.
Matter, man. You can believe, you know what? You can be like Michael Jordan, believe you can fly. That don't mean your ass can fly.
You're bugged out. You're bugged out.
On, man.
You're bugged out. You don't even know who you are. You're the same person. My question to you, what's your nationality?
Ohio.
Look, you look like a fool. You look like a fool over here, bro. What's your nationality, man?
I'm an American.
You're an American? So who was America? So once again,
the tribe of Judah. I could be from the tribe of so and so. But right now I'm an American.
Now I'm gonna give you a little lesson. Now I'm gonna give you a little lesson. Now I'm gonna give you a little lesson. You know how bugged out you are as a black man. Now you sit up here and talk about this democratic mindset, but you clearly have been taught and deceived with the information and the answer that you just gave me. So this is what I'm gonna say. If you're gonna call yourself an American, you're calling yourself after a white man who named America. His name was Amerigo Vespucci. So you're calling yourself after a goddamn white man. You ain't no damn American.
No, I said an American. Period. I just said America.
You ain't no American.
I am the land
period.
Where we at.
You ain't no American. North period. America. That is a byword that's been put on you.
Ohio.
American. How could we be named after two continents?
You're not named after them. Stop saying that.
How you are named after them when you fill out the application?
North America's where we at. Crazy.
Black African American. You're
not no fucking African American. Who the fuck is an African American?
Brother, you just said you are an American.
I didn't say no fucking African American.
You said you are an American, so
I'm an American, not an
white
African American.
You know what? Matter of fact,
I didn't say no African American.
This is what I'm gonna do. Since I have screen share,
you said African American. I know white people that are African American. So how the fuck can I be an African American?
Once again, so your ancestors didn't come from Africa?
I'm not an African American, bro.
Okay, but you just said you're an American.
I'm an American.
Okay, so who was America named after?
The ancestors that I know came from Cincinnati.
Who was America named after?
From South Carolina.
Who was America named after?
America Vespucci.
And who is he? Is he a white man or a black man?
What the fuck they got to do with America?
Okay, so within this time, within this time, was not America. Hold on. Within this time, was not America stole from the Native American Indians?
Yeah, we were stole from Africa. Yes.
Okay, then. So how in the hell? So who were you before you came to America?
Before we came to America, apparently we was the slaves over in goddamn Africa. that was sold by some fucking Muslims.
That boy did. That boy did.
I'm just saying.
Who was we before we came to America, brother?
Nobody knows.
Was we calling ourselves Americans? Was we calling ourselves Americans before we came to America? Yes.
Who are you now? Who are you now? Who are you now?
Was we calling ourselves Americans before?
Who are you now?
Yes or no?
Who are you now?
Now you don't want to answer my question.
What's the question?
Before we came to America, was we calling ourselves American? Yes or no?
I don't know what we were.
Exactly. And listen, I do know who I am.
No, you don't.
I do know who we are.
Prove it.
We are the children of Israel.
Prove it.
We are the true Jews. We are the true Yahudah, the true Jews that the Bible speaks of. We are God's chosen people. That's who we are. You're so bugged out. You're calling yourself an American after a damn white man.
Wait, you don't look as light. We're about the same complexion.
Period. Calling yourself after a white man, dog. You don't know what you're talking about.
About the same complexion. What?
You don't know what you're talking about, man.
White people. You're from Minnesota, right?
Absolutely.
Y'all Negroes in Minnesota got an issue, man. Y'all got some issues in Minnesota, man.
No, now we got some issues because you calling yourself after Massa, huh?
No, I call myself Charles Patrick.
Man, you just said you an American. Now you call yourself Charles Patrick.
I'm Charles Patrick, the American.
You just said you an American.
You want to say Charles Patrick, the American. That's what I am. Actually, it was Charles Patrick, the Ohioan American.
That boy bugged out. So my question is this as well. Do you believe that since you claim that independence is for everyone and everyone could celebrate Independence Day? My question to you is this.
I'm listening.
Are there any changes?
What?
Are black people still being mistreated? And does black people have the same rights as European people in this country? And does oppression and hold on. Does oppression, rape, rob, and murder still happen to black people until this day in this country? Yes or no?
Okay, so ask me one question at a time.
Okay, my first question is this. Are black people does black people have equality in this country as Europeans till this day? Yes or no?
What you call it?
It took this man this long to answer this. He know he been seeing the injustices in this country.
Answer. What would you call equalities? Are you saying? All right, put it this way. Let me elaborate. Are you saying that we don't have the same amount as white people?
Does we have the same equality as white people in this country? Can we get away with the murders and everything that the white people do in this country?
Yeah.
We can get away with it.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Shit, man. Look at Chicago. All the murders ain't all those murders aren't they aren't solved, man. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you another thing, man. Check it out.
Terrible.
I knew a guy, two guys who killed somebody. Check them out. Over a dice game. Went to court with a public pretender, not a public defender, public pretender, and they did kill the dude and beat that case. So you tell me, Do blacks? Now, what was your second question?
So my second question is this. Are black people still being murdered and also being treated with racism, being called niggers and bywords until this day? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are Mexicans, Asians, and everybody else. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so now, since this is taking place amongst America,
but it's not everybody.
Hold on. How could you say
everybody doing?
Hold on. How could you say that we have any equality? And how could you say that?
Because it's not everybody.
How could you say also that the Independence Day is the celebration for our independence as well? If these same crimes that's been happening back then is happening until this day.
It's not the same.
These are the same crimes.
No place that's perfect. Number one, no place is perfect. All right, none and nowhere in the world. Okay. Now let me tell you this: if it's so bad here, I myself think that most Africans, when I say Africans, I'm talking about from the continent that they call Africa, are very intelligent people. Okay? They come here for an opportunity to come up. Right or wrong? Absolutely. Why aren't they held back? Why aren't they held back?
Because what? Okay, you want me to answer that question?
I asked you a question. Apparently,
okay. So now, and I'm gonna answer it to you from my point of view, and I don't want you cutting me off.
I ain't gonna cut you off.
All right. So now, I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy,
man,
chapter 4, verse 23.
Can you answer the question out of your mouth, man?
I'm answering the question. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 23. He says, take heed unto yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of Yahuwah your Elohim, which he made with you, and make you a graven image or likenesses and anything which Yahuwah thy Elohim have forbidden thee. For Yahuwah thy Elohim is a consuming fire, even a jealous Elohim. When thou shalt begot children, children's children, ye shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves, and make a graven image or the likenesses of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of Yahuwah thy Elohim to provoke him to anger. And I call Shamaim, or heaven and earth, to witness against you this day, that ye shall soon early perish from off of the land whereunto ye go. Pardon me?
Is cursed is the reason why he can't come up in America.
No, it's because the children, it's because you have to understand, the Bible deals with the 70 nations.
Man,
you have, and hold on. The Bible deals with 70 nations. You have nations that is the children of the Most High, which is the children of Shem, and you also have the other different nations that are of the Hamite and also Japheth, the sons of Japheth, the children of Japheth, and also the children of Satan. These people, the law and commandments was not given to. It was not made. The covenant was not given to them. The covenant was given to the children of Israel, the so-called black man and black woman. That's the reason why. If that's the reason why these other nations can go anywhere they want to, and the curses does not fall on them, because this is not about them. This is about the so-called black man and black woman, and us losing our heritage and everything else.
So that's why we kill each other on record numbers.
Absolutely not, because the Bible tells you, and the Most High tells you that you shall love your brother. So the Bible's clearly against us killing each other. When you're looking at individual that's killing each other amongst the black people, these are the children of Satan. These are the children of these are the offspring of Cain. This goes back to Cain and Abel. The same atrocities taking place to this day. You got the children of God, the Almighty, and you have the children of Satan. So the Bible is clearly against the wickedness and brothers and black on black crime. It tells us, the law tells us that we need to come back to him.
Crime? At least he said that, y'all. It is black on black crime.
Absolutely. I teach that all the time.
But man, let me tell you something, man. You remind me of Lex Luthor. You're very intelligent, but you're using this shit the wrong way. Very intelligent dude, but you're using it the wrong way, man. If you yourself can pick up, see, it's how you do things that makes the difference, man. You understand? And people told me this a long time ago about myself also. And I'm an asshole. I don't want you to be one, but I'm an asshole. If you could talk to people, man, in a way, and you can learn in a way that people would listen to you, people would listen to you. But some of the shit you spew, man, makes no sense, man.
Okay, so this.
I don't care if you do read it from the Bible,
Okay,
man.
so this is the word.
Bible.
This is
I
the
read
rebuttal what you
Quran.
said. This is the
I
rebuttal.
read,
This is the rebuttal what you said. The
few other
scripture
books,
says
man.
this. This is what the scripture says. Many are called, but few are chosen. Do you know why? Do you know why he said that?
Say it again. Oh yeah, many are called, but few are chosen.
Do you know why he said that?
No, I'll just fuck with you, man. It was a joke. No, but why did he say that?
The reason why he said that is this. It's because there are only going to be a few, a remnant that is going to accept his word, that's going to accept this truth. The word is not for everyone. There are people that's going to mock the Bible. There are people that's going to mock the Most High. They're going to mock his word. They're going to make fun of him because they don't believe. But you have a few people that will listen, and that's going to take heed unto his word, and they're going to gain that salvation. This is what you have to understand. So everyone's not going to listen to when I speak.
I work with the woman, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm work with the woman. Her and you are probably similar, but she's on a different level. Okay, way different level. You act. You the people who follow you act nothing like her. Nothing like her. Nothing like her. I would listen to. The people who follow you, I wouldn't. They come out their mouth crazy. They act crazy. You are who you act like. I know I'm an asshole.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I was about to be like, you know, you an asshole.
I know I am. I own that shit. But I'm not going to tell you I'm somebody else, though. Asshole. You understand?
I mean, but there's nothing wrong just because we
turn around and act like an asshole.
But just because we hold this Bible, that does not mean
assholes. But
just because we serve the Father, that does not mean that we have to be weak men. If you harden your face at me,
ask you something, man. What's your definition of weak, though?
My definition.
A strong man, if you want to put it that way, a strong man can take somebody saying something to them and not reply in a negative way.
I can take what you say.
A strong man can do that. But then again, if you want to say they're weak, then hey, they might be weak. You understand? Let me tell you what my sensei taught me. A strong fighter can take somebody talking shit to him and walk away from a fight, even though he know he got a better skill than they got. A weak man gets up to that fight. You understand what I'm saying? So it is a difference. What do you call strong? What do you call weak? You understand?
We all
need to be stronger in some point also.
Basically is this. You have certain individuals that carry the spirit where you can push them around. You can murder them. They won't even try to do anything to defend themselves. You can smack them around. They won't do nothing to defend themselves. That's the type of person that I'm talking about. I don't carry myself like that. I'm the type of person, when you harden your face at me, I'm going to harden my face 3 times harder at you. That's the brother I am, period. I'm not going to go out without a fight, period. And that's just me. You can't, just because I hold this Bible, brother, you think that brothers are supposed to be sweet. They're supposed to I'm supposed to let you just talk down and belittle me and slander my name. No, it doesn't work like that. You're breaking up, Op. You're breaking up.
I can't hear you clearly. Hold on 1 second.
You're breaking up.
Nasiy.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Shit.
You're breaking up a little bit.
I think we're messing up, dog.
I hear you better now. I hear you better now.
Say it now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check.
You jumbling up, man. It could be because I was I hooked it up.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You still sounding bad.
That's what it was.
Let me see. Hold on. Can y'all hear him?
I can hear you well. I mean, I can hear you a little bit, but you probably need to unplug that.
It might be my power, man. Hold on, Nasiy. Hold on, bro.
Yeah. Mic check, mic check. Yo, who that?
It's fucking up big time. Something going on.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
Yo, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Breaking up, man. Somebody give me a call in. 678-883-8224. Can you hear me now? Nah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
The fuck? Try to fix this shit. Oh, they can hear me clearly though. Assholes unite. I hear you, Colleen. Funny man. Who you calling funny man? Joseph Clark. What's up, Hope? You been on all this time? Appreciate that. I can't hear you at all now. I'm gonna text you. Dog. I can't hear you at all. We're trying to fix this technical difficulties. It might be. I did. I removed it.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check. Hey, y'all, I'm trying to learn this MacBook Pro, so y'all forgive me. I took it loose. This thing burned like. I took that loose though. We got to do this again. Hey, y'all check out cityspots.com. Do what I tell you to do. Do what I tell you to do.
Mic check. Still can't hear me?
See? Hold on, bro. This got to be you, man. It could be me, though, to be honest.
I don't have this problem.
You can take a shot at this moonshine, bro.
Mic check.
Strawberry moonshine. Still can't hear you, man. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Mic check, mic check.
You sound like you like. Can you hear me at all?
Can you
hear me at all?
I can hear you.
So I got to text him because I don't think he can hear me.
Yo.
Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you.
Hey, I'm sorry about that. Don't make me tell you twice. Sixbox.com.
Mic check.
We used to be talked to like that. We finna end this then, y'all. City Spots with a Z. Joseph Clark, motherfucker. Hey. Let's wrap it up. We'll have to do this another time, man.
Most def.
You know, although we didn't agree with shit, we still got talk. Although we didn't agree, I got to talk to him about this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him on the phone. I'm gonna call you. Call me. We're gonna end this on the phone call because we're trying to get it done. Y'all don't call me now. Don't try to call my ass now. And don't be calling me late at night. I gave y'all my number and stuff. Be calling me late at night. No, man, don't call that number. Call the other number. This nigga call the wrong number. Oh, he called. Well, that'll work. Bruh. Yo. Why you ain't call the other number, man?
You told me to call.
Hey, tomorrow night I got a concert to go to, man. So we'll have to pick it up another time, all right?
Most def.
All right, but we'll pick it up, man. Hey, mama. That's my baby. She's so little. We live. It's like 100,000 people on here. You want to see? They want to see you looking crazy. I'm gonna put you on here. Come here. Come here, girl. That's
mic check.
Hey, all right.
Sound like you can hear me now?
Oh man, we'll do this. We'll just talk. All right.
Yeah, we should link up though.
All right. We'll link up tomorrow, man.
All right, most definitely.
I think. Well, we ain't going to the concert till about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. All right.
Yeah, let's set that boy up for like 9, 10 your time.
I'm telling you, I'll be at the concert from 7 until probably 11.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it earlier in the day.
We can do that.
Yeah, let's shoot for like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
All right, most definitely.
What name is this damn on MacBook?